2015. Behind me is one of the most exciting new product launches in Mark Andy's 69-year history. Let me introduce you to the Digital Series. Now, Mark Andy has developed the entire Digital Series system completely from the ground up to be the first truly integrated single-pass production solution for the label and packaging industry. This is not a partnership between a bunch of different companies. Everything you see here was created by Mark Andy personnel. Our digital development, combined with Mark Andy's award-winning core competencies in web transport and converting solutions, has created a package that is unmatched and absolutely delivers the lowest total cost of ownership available today. In fact, Mark Andy is the only company with the web transport, converting, and digital expertise all under one roof. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a lot of different digital solutions here at this show in the next few days. But we think you're going to agree after you see this presentation that the Digital Series from Mark Andy is the solution you've been waiting for. So now, from our print services team in St. Louis, let me introduce to you Alfredo on my left. How are you doing this morning, Alfredo?
Good.
I'm really glad when he says he's doing good. My name is Ralph, and in the next few minutes, Alfredo and I are going to show you how the Digital Series is going to change the way you do business. So there you see, folks, that is the European debut right there. Let's take a look at the first job that Alfredo has going for us. Let me ask everybody a question here. Anybody planning on having a beer later on tonight? Oh, look at Alfredo, not you. He's raising his hand. He's already demonstrated he's really good at that last night. But what we're going to do to start out is we're going to run Alfredo's favorite brand of beer label, as you can see here. This is a digital label with a cold foil decoration going on right there in that border. Alfredo, how fast are you running this job? He says 74 meters per minute. That's truly a productive speed for a digital press, especially one that's doing so many different things in one pass. Now, you know, Alfredo woke up this morning, he's got a problem making decisions. He can't tell if he likes a pale ale, a lager, or maybe this month's Oktoberfest special better, so he's going to run all three of them. I'd like to point out on the monitor behind me here, you're going to see those changes go by. That is our on-the-fly version changes. Okay, there you just saw a change to the blue. Let's take a look at what's going on here with this press. This is our digital unit right here. It's a high-speed UV inkjet. You just cue and go. There's no plates, no make-ready way. Over here on my left, we're using a Performance Series print station deck. We're applying a cold foil adhesive. Our rail-mounted foil unwind and take-up is facilitating this inline decoration process. Next, you can see that we're die cutting and stripping this job in line on our QC-DC quick change die cut, and then the completed job is being rewound there at the end. All this is being done in just one pass. Now, besides using this Flexo station to do the cold foil adhesive, we can do a lot of different things with our Flexo decks. For example, we can run a brand-specific spot color. That could be a challenge for a digital press, right? Or we're going to do what we're going to show you on our second job, which is how about printing a fluorescent ink in conjunction with a digital graphic. Hey, by the way, Alfredo, how'd that first job look?
Good.
All right, got a thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, we did everything in one pass. That job is ready to go. We're going to take it off the press, put it on the truck, ship it to the customer. Alfredo is queuing up our next job right here on our ProView graphic user interface. This is a very visual system complete with thumbnails. Alfredo simply selects the next job he wants to run, enters a quantity, and that digital data is ready to print. Now, the next job we're going to run for you here is this insecticide label with this green around the outside. Notice we've got these digital tomatoes being printed that way. Around the outside, that is a fluorescent green ink. Now remember, fluorescent inks cannot be printed on a digital engine. So we're going to show you the power of the Digital Series hybrid press by using one of our Flexo stations to do this. Watch now as Alfredo is going to load that plate cylinder with the green plate already mounted on it. The Performance Series Flexo deck is automatically going to rotate that plate cylinder to its correct start position. Our other award-winning features on our Performance Series decks, including load and lock inking and auto impression, has reduced our make-ready time on our Flexo decks to just seconds. Now we do have to change out our die for this second job. Notice that Alfredo is doing this using our QC-DC award-winning quick change die cut system. He's taking that first die out by using these parts and cassettes. Notice that the next die is preloaded in that cassette. He simply slides it into that horizontally oriented die cut module. The tractors will automatically apply the pressure from the left side, and in less than 30 seconds, we have completely changed out don't have to take your digitally printed media off of here and put it on some kind of a secondary operation to do whatever else you have to do. That means you have to have a lot more make-ready waste planned, you've got more manpower, let alone the investment of another probably relatively expensive machine. The second bonus you get is that all of these downstream operations, our die cutting, our cold foil, and everything else you see here are designed to run at the full speed of the press. Remember, I told you that this digital unit is running at 74 meters per minute, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely the fastest digital engine you're going to see anywhere at this show in the next 4 days. I challenge you to find me some guy that's running anywhere close to that. One of the things that was slowing downstream was a semi-rotary die cut. Because we're running so fast, I'm proud to say that Mark Andy has now developed a semi-rotary option that we will be offering that can also keep up with this. Now, some folks might be looking at this press behind me wondering, how do you want to configure this in your facility? Well, the digital series is designed by a made-to-order concept. That means all of the components you see here are all modular. You decide how you want to put this together in your facility based on your application needs. So if you take a look here in front of this digital engine, I've got a flexo station right here. Now I might want to use that to pre-treat certain stocks, maybe an uncoated stock. It also saves you a lot of money by buying a pre-treated UV stock ahead of time. You notice those flexo stations we're using afterwards for our spot color and our cold foil. You can add as many stations as you want. You can add hot foil, screen, additional laminations, anything that's available on our P-Series line of presses, you can add to the digital series as well. You really save tremendous amounts of time and materials by doing everything in one pass. Now, I told you that this is a fully integrated system. Notice that I can move any of my rail components all the way across the press. So this is not some kind of a linking together of various technologies maybe made by different companies that, might not always be fully compatible. Now, some of you people in the audience here, you've probably already got the digital world in some form or another, right? And I think probably more than half of you have.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that means you might have also made a big investment in an offline finishing device already. So do you have to buy this device the way we're showing it right now? No, it's made to order. In that case, you can start with our minimum configuration, which is, let's get this unwind. How about this digital unit and then the rewind, and now you can offer your customers high-speed digital inkjet in addition to what you're doing today. Now, when you're ready to take advantage of the cost savings of single-pass productivity, this thing is fully scalable and upgradable in the field. We can make that press look just like this when you're ready. Now, some folks have been asking me, hey Ralph, how did you guys split out that fluorescent green border from those digital tomatoes? Well, we did that using our Esco ProWorks digital front end, which comes with every digital press. We got Peter back there. Hey Peter, how you doing? Say hi to the folks. Peter is our pre-press guru. He can show you how we did that. He sent the digital data over here to Alfredo, who queued it up. The plate data went to the plate maker where we imaged it on a DuPont Cyro fast plate. Now, Alfredo ran some very productive work there. As he was running, that Flexo deck was reading the incoming digital eye mark and maintaining perfect registration between our digital and our Flexo data. Just imagine the possibilities of what you can do with this machine and how much money you can save with our low total cost of ownership design. Twice the work in half the time. We want you to be able to increase your revenues and not your head count. In fact, we've determined that based on the jobs that we're doing for you here today, that one of these machines running one shift can do $5 to $7 million of euros in revenue per year. Alfredo, how did that second job look for you? Got another thumbs up. As you can tell by now, if you've been watching this presentation, we do everything in one pass here on the digital series. So that job was ready to go. We shipped it out to the customer. Now we do have one more job we're going to do for you here. And if you spend all day here at the show and you go out at night and you drink all kinds of Alfredo's favorite beers, your hair is going to get dirty. So we want to remind everybody, please wash your hair every day while you're in Brussels by doing this beautiful shampoo label right here. In order to do this last job, we're going to do a stock change because we're going to switch over to this clear polypropylene material to show you the power of digital white. Now, people asked me during that first presentation, versatility here, a lot of job changes. One thing I'd like to point out is if you're just going to do one digital job to the next digital job to the next on the same substrate, you just queue and go, queue and go. No plates, no make ready waste. It's really a fantastic system. Now, while we're finishing our roll change, let's talk a little bit more about our digital unit itself. You see right here behind this smoke glass, these little lights in here, we have 5 what we call colored print bars in this unit currently. This is a white followed by black, cyan, magenta, and a yellow. Each one of these colored print bars is equipped with dual rows of redundant print heads. They're also easy to access. I can open this door right here, and each one of these you can simply slide out for easy access. I cannot right now, but possibly if I sign an NDA with you, I might be able to show it. Now, there's very little complexity here, okay? You know, the web is the only thing that's moving in here. I'll get back to you later, okay? One thing to show you how forward-thinking our development team was, underneath this sheet metal right here is an auto-alignment camera. Because the one thing you have to do with any inkjet system is from time to time you do have to replace a head. So what we would do is we would simply open the door for the gentleman, we would slide this thing out, put in the new head, and by means of this auto-alignment camera, we can do this in a very short period of time. If we didn't have that feature, it would take 2 to 3 hours to do that realignment. Now, besides being so user-friendly and easy to maintain, the digital series really protects your investment from obsolescence. You no longer have to change out an entire asset every 3 to 5 years. So let's say some new print head technology comes along in the next 6 months, or maybe less than a year. You simply slide out your color print bar, change a few components in here, and you are up to speed with the latest technology. Right here is my ink drawer. If I was to open this, you would see I've got 5 containers of ink in there. Each color has a reservoir, so they are hot swappable as the press is running. You also buy these inks the same way you buy your Flexstones today. You buy them by the container as you need them. We want you to be in complete control of your asset, and that includes all of the consumables you need to use on this machine. Now, you know, we've been running a lot of very beautiful jobs here at high speeds. We're doing this with a 2-stage curing process. Between each one of these color print bars is an LED pinning lamp. Now, what is that doing for us? Well, it's giving us a quick pre-cure of that ink at these high speeds, which allows the second color to sit properly on top. Down here below, this is a driven chill drum with a very high power UV lamp for a final rock solid cure. Well, as I've been talking, as usual, Alfredo's ahead of me. We're printing our shampoo labels, and besides him not knowing what kind of beer he likes, he doesn't know if he prefers blondes, brunettes, or redheads. So if you take a look at the screen, you're going to see our on-the-fly version changes happening once again. These are all beautiful samples. I welcome you all to take a few as a memento of our European debut. They're around the corner right there. And let's take a look at what we just did for you. We started out with our beer label with a cold foil inline decoration. We then switched over to our insecticide label, where we show the power of the Digital Series Press Hybrid by printing a flexo fluorescent green. Then we switched out to our clear polypropylene stock to show you the power of digital white. No plates, no make ready, no waste. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, with unlimited configuration options, unmatched productivity, and ultimate flexibility, all at